From lost tribes to alien structures, boiling rivers, and more, here are 8 jungle mysteries. Number 8. Maracoxie. We hear stories about Bigfoot sightings, but they usually come from Alaska or the Northwest United States. But in 1914, a discovery by Colonel Percival Fawcett during his mission to find the lost city, he stumbled upon a peculiar tribe in the dense forest of South America. The people were called the Maracoxie, and they were strangely ape-like, similar to descriptions of our Sasquatch friend. He described them to be upwards of 12 feet tall. The colonel reported that the Maracoxie were as hairy as dogs and could only speak in grunting noises with no knowledge of known languages or communication, yet seemed to be quite intelligent. These beings were described in his book as hostile creatures who had no contact with the outside world, making them even more dangerous than what their appearance suggested. They lived in small communities, and all of them used bow and arrows to hunt and defend. As the tribe went on to harass the explorers, Fawcett proceeded to ward them off by shooting his gun, which they had never seen before. Thus, in that encounter, probably terrifying for the Maracoxie, they ran away, never to be seen again. In 1925, Fawcett went on another expedition with his team to find the lost city once again, but this time, they never returned. Some say they were attacked by predators on the way, while others believed starvation led to the group's demise. However, there are many who believe that the Maracoxie may have something to do with the team's disappearance. Number 7. Lost City of the Monkey God. An expedition to the jungles of Honduras has emerged with dramatic news of the discovery of a lost city of a curious culture that has never been explored before. The team was led to the remote, uninhabited region by old rumors that it was the site of a storied white city, also referred to in the legend as the City of the Monkey God. The lost city of the Monkey God was believed to be inhabited by the Aztecs, who lived there peacefully until the Monkey God cursed the entire city with a plague that would slowly start to eat away the flesh of its residents if they stayed too long. Everyone vanished, and the entire city was deserted in the 1520s. When researchers found the place, it was as if the monkey gods didn't want any intruders disturbing the city, and slowly but surely, just like the curse said, the entire team found themselves at the helms of the flesh-eating parasite. The team required emergency treatment before their faces would fall off. The parasite is known to eat the mucous membrane, which eventually makes the nose and lips and other parts around the membrane fall off, leaving an open sore where the face is supposed to be. That wasn't all that happened, though. The crew cleared an area and set their camps for the night. However, when darkness fell, the entire camp was invaded by poisonous snakes slithering their way to the tents. Before even getting to the heart of the lost city of the monkey god, the discoverers had to flee, never to return again. Many say it's the monkey god protecting secrets of the world, making sure no one learns whatever truths lie within. Whatever the case may be, whether there is a monkey god protecting the island or not, the city will hold on to its secrets a little while longer. Hey, real quick. If this is your first time checking out the channel, welcome. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more videos like these. Number 6. The Boiling River. Have you read the Jules Verne's book, Journey to the Center of the Earth? Or maybe you've seen the movie with Josh Hutcherson from The Hunger Games and Brendan Fraser before he got a little rounder. Well, in the movie and the book, the characters go on an incredible adventure to, you guessed it, the center of the earth. The movie and the book is fiction, but still, the characters see all sorts of madness as they make their way to their destination, even being chased by hot water gushing from the core of the earth. Jules Verne may have written this fictional masterpiece years ago. However, there may be a bit of truth to the story. There is, in fact, a boiling river found in the heart of the Peruvian Amazon jungles. There is, in fact, a boiling river found in the heart of the Peruvian Amazon jungle. The steaming turquoise waters reach up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit and are guided by ivory-colored stones and guarded by a 60-foot wall of lush forests and vegetation. Locals believe the river was sacred and that the hot waters held healing powers, and shamans incorporated it into medicines. The river is said to bring fortune to the area and provide sustenance for the local tribes who believe that the river possesses spiritual powers. The boiling river kills almost anything that falls in. Amphibians, reptiles, and other animals bubble in the hot water, dying instantly, a sign for humans to take their next steps cautiously if they want to live. You can also find a shaman at the side of the river in the steamy fog, playing a song on his flute to appease the spirit of the vapor, which is believed to carry the prayers of the jungle. The reason for the boiling of the water is unknown, but some researchers claim that a drilling company accidentally ruptured a geothermal system, releasing gases from inside the earth into the river. However, there is no evidence as such to prove this hypothesis. Number 5. Aliens in the Brazilian rainforest. We've heard stories of aliens and UFO sightings around the world. However, we've yet to see any solid evidence until 2011, when a photograph captured in the Brazilian rainforest show an alien-like creature lurking in the background. In 2011, 2 British tourists made their way to the Manaus region in Brazil and had accidentally captured a picture of what appears to be an extraterrestrial being. Since then, there has been chaos among the government agencies, researchers, and investigation teams. The area before the picture was taken was said to have the most UFO sightings ever heard of in the world. Of course, after hearing such things, one would believe what the picture shows more easily. What became suspicious is how the Brazilian government took control of the area for their studies and carried out secret investigations, sending army personnel to monitor any alien presence. This entire secretive operation was covered up by the government for years until it had leaked, which forced the government to declassify it. Number 4. Sentinelese Tribe. There are certain civilizations that have been left behind in the wave of advancement the busy world has today. The Sentinelese are one of those tribes that have not only been left behind, but choose to stay behind in the Stone Age. Yes, you heard that right. The Sentinelese tribe is said to be the most isolated tribe on Earth and have inhabited the jungles of the Sentinel Island for the last 60,000 years. Not much is known about the tribe, as they keep themselves very distant from the outside world. Researchers are warded off by spears and stones, while travelers that reach the island are killed to prevent any outside influence on the tribe. The tribe was considered to be completely eradicated in a 2004 tsunami that destroyed many islands in its way. However, the latest footage from a helicopter sees a man with a spear running out of the Sentinel forest, sending a pretty clear message to the helicopter to stay away. It's estimated that there might be around 500 of these people in the jungle, and the mystery remains as to how the tribe survived even in the harshest conditions with zero help from the outside world. The tribe is known to speak in a language unknown to the rest of the planet, and they're extremely skilled in crafting, which would suggest how they've made it for so long. Roasted shells have been found near their settlements, suggesting that the Sentinel tribe consumes mollusks for food and nutrition. These people just want to be left alone. With the way the world is now, can you really blame them? Number 3. Costa Rican spheres. There is no sliver of doubt that Costa Rica is known for its beautiful, lush forests and deep caves worth exploring that draw tourists from all over the world. What if I told you that huge stone spheres were popping up in yards and across the jungles all over Costa Rica? It might seem like it's simply a landscaping trend, but really, the numerous rounded stones are mysterious artifacts that were created centuries ago, but for unknown reasons. Costa Rican jungles are filled with hundreds of 6.5-foot stones that have baffled even the best scientists. Why are the stones in the jungle? Why were the stone balls made in the first place? There must be a reason. Many to this day state that the large stone balls were crafted and shaped for religious purposes. However, there's no evidence that support this claim. What's even more surprising is how people in prehistoric times were able to shape the stone balls with basic Stone Age tools. They're perfectly round. The spheres were discovered in the 1930s by workers from a factory who were instructed to clear the land for expanding their operations. Upon clearing the lands, the workers came across stone spheres in the hundreds that were centuries old. It's believed that the civilization responsible for such great tasks has been extinct for quite some time. Today, all of the spheres found have been taken from their original locations. Many are prized lawn ornaments across the country. A collection of 6 now resides in the courtyard of Costa Rica's National Museum in San Jose. Number 2. Lost City of Giants. In 2012, explorers and researchers discovered an ancient city that was far from normal. The expedition was led by the natives in the area who believed in a lost city existing nearby. When scientists reached the destination, they were greeted by large structures standing 260 feet tall and 260 feet wide in a very unusual pyramid-type shape. The pyramid is said to have a sacrificial altar to appease the gods due to its flat-top structure. The sheer size of the buildings in the area has led many to believe that this entire region was a city built for giants. However, many remain skeptical, as structures that tall can be found in Egypt as well. But what remains unexplainable is the fact that in these structures and around it, tools can be found which were used to sculpt these buildings. These are no ordinary tools, as you would need an extremely large and strong hand to hold and use them. They're so big that it's impossible for humans to use them. The team that made the discovery believed that the idea of giants walking the earth in the past could be real, as there's new evidence being found all over the world of their existence. Number 1. Amazon rings. A collection of square, straight, ring-shaped ditches can be found scattered throughout the Amazon rainforest, which some consider to be the marks of aliens landing spaceships. Some consider it similar to the Nazca lines, but no one is exactly sure why they're there or how they got there. These structures remain a mystery. They could have been used for defense, drainage, or perhaps ceremonial or religious reasons. New research addresses another question: if and how much prehistoric people altered the landscape in the Amazon before the arrival of the Europeans. For many years, archaeologists thought that the native people who lived in the Amazon before Christopher Columbus arrived lived there without doing damage to the land. The civilizations had been living in harmony with the forest, coexisting. Since the 1980s, however, deforestation has revealed massive earthworks in the form of ditches up to 16 feet deep and often just as wide. Scientists have yet to figure out why there are massive, neatly drawn circles in the Amazon. There are people who believe these were historic burial grounds or perhaps a sewage system for villages in the forest. There are some who even think of these circles as places where UFOs had landed in the past. But whatever the true reason for the Amazon rings is, it's a mystery. Thanks for watching. Which of these jungle mysteries do you find the most interesting and why? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye!